Now, here's a sneak peek at some of the exciting behind-the-scenes special features coming up in future volumes of Dragon Ball Z on Blu-ray.
It's really obvious that Dragon Ball Z has a real special place in anime history.
I have a unique perspective than I think a lot of people out there, especially being an anime fan. A lot of my fans, again, saw it probably on TV and watching from that point on.
Truth is, I had never heard of Dragon Ball Z until I came here. It was really, really early. I started summer of '97. And in the summer of '97, I think Dragon Ball Z had been aired for maybe a year top.
I was watching Sailor Moon, Ronin Warriors, Techno Man, all that stuff in the afternoons, barely knowing it was anime because I just was getting into figuring out that cartoons from Japan were called anime. There's a whole other world.
We knew we weren't sitting on a dud in terms of the content caliber. You know, the content caliber was outstanding, and we just had to get people to see it first.
I know that people joke about me being the voice of Dragon Ball Z, and that's true, obviously, because I'm pretty amazing. But truth of the matter is, dude, I was like a guy in college that got this job working for Funimation.
See, we had maybe 5 to 10 actors come in for each character. And Dragon Ball Z at the time was probably 10 to 15 characters. We had a DAT machine and a Radio Shack mic. That's it.
Mall tours were a big thing back in the late 2000s. And so we used to drive from state to state. I used to drive from state to state. And we had exclusive cards. That was the big thing with card gamers. They want the exclusives you can't get out of packs. So we had each tour, because we do about 3 months tour, take 3 months off the plan next tour, then 3 months again, and do that for multiple years. And the actors back in the Hummer Tour days they're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun now, but you can definitely, what you call, with age comes wisdom, and so we all weren't that smart back then.
A day I made a choice, and from that choice, I'm sitting here with you. That day is I was married at the time, and I was at the North Park Center, and I had visited this marionette theater. Well, I'm looking for a bee puppet for a brass quintet thing.
For a fact, I know we use seasonal monitors to monitor DVD.
Remember, they didn't have a lot of money to hire a lot of actors, and when we were casting Dragon Ball Z, we didn't have a large actor pool at the beginning. I think there were 11 people on our cast list from that first year.
When I saw it in 8th grade, I was really amazed at how there were just these really cool storylines that were much deeper than what was in the U.S. animation market at the time. And then years and years later, I never saw that it had come to the U.S. markets yet, and I couldn't understand why.
What we're doing this time is because of the nature of that 16 millimeter film. For those who are familiar with film or the old look, especially 16 millimeter has a certain look to it, a certain characteristic that you don't see in new productions that are produced digitally. You'll see all kinds of imperfections, the grain, the shakiness, that's present in that old film. So what we've done is we've gone through it, and it's a painstaking process going through it frame by frame. We have a team working on it right now. We've been working on it for 2 years, basically, doing this process, where we're going through and looking for every blemish we can repair, stay true to the original show, and really make it new in the sense that it's going to be a fresh new look, it's going to be brighter and bolder, and all of the detail is going to be really apparent when you see it on Blu-ray in HD, because that's 6 times the detail of the DVD, plus all this restoration work we're doing. I think the fans will really like it.
I hope you guys are really excited, because we're doing some very special things here. And we're going to show you guys some stuff pulling from the Dragon Ball Z vault.
This is just a teaser for what's to come.
This release is going to be very exciting.
I think I was very, very lucky to have been at the right place at the right time.